three back markers. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out between Alex Rowe there in the white, the runner in blue there, Riley Shaw and Isaac Hickey in the red. They're going to go together to try and catch the pack, but do we go around to the top of the ground now near Hank Neal, and the runners moving along strongly there at Joel Donor and Sven Richter. They're being chased by Johan Phillip, and the orange and white colour moving along quite strongly. So they're spread out far and wide as the back markers now go past Hank Neal with about 3.5 laps to run. So into the main straight for the first time, just over 3 laps to run in the TAC Hedemann Invitation, and it's the smooth striding Sven Richter in front of Joel Donor. Johan Phillip sitting there in third in the orange and white. The next bunch led by the black and white of Matthew Tong, the Victorian. On the back of that pack, number 10 there moving okay is Adrian McLean. He's a 3:51 runner, and so that group are moving along at a nice pace. The next group along led by number 8 in the grey, and that's Joel Tobin White. Michael Marantelli is sitting there in the black going past the Hall of Fame. With him is the pink Ben Buckingham, top class steeplechaser, and then at the rear of the field our 3 back markers. Just try and estimate that distance now. I reckon they're 60 to probably 70 metres off the leaders who are still moving along at a nice pace. So it looks like Joel Donor still sitting on the back of Sven Richter. 2.5 laps to run, about 1k to go here in the TAC Hedemann Invitation. Now young Johan Phillip, he was 3rd place in the orange and white. He's starting to drop off as the pace starts to increase, and one of those runners really starting to serve it up to him is Josh Nolan there in the yellow and white colour moving along strongly. Also going with him the purple, we mentioned him before, and that's Adrian McLean moving up to 3rd. So Nolan and McLean in 3rd and 4th. Trying to go with him is the blue and white of Thomas Fall. Seeing there number 14 in Tom Vernon, sits about 7th place. Looking for the runners coming through now. Number 8 in the grey. Solo there is Joel Tobin White. Marantelli in the black and Buckingham in the pink are starting to be picked up by these back markers. Now Alex Rowe and Isaac Hockey. Isaac Hockey 5th in the national championships recently, and Alex Rowe, the Australian record holder, they go past the scoreboard, about 700 to run for them, and it looks like they've dropped Riley Shaw and he's out the back. So with about 600 to run now, and Joel Donor, as we said in this race, Sven Richter was going to start up the pace. He's the 2-mile champion, so he's got a bit of stamina. He's starting to use it now. It's a kick down from 600 metres out for our leader Sven Richter, and looking to make it back-to-back victories at Central Park. So Sven Richter will take it up with 500 to run. He goes down the hill. He has about 10 to 15 metres on the runner in purple who's gradually made up ground. That's Adrian McLean. Looking for other runs starting to come through, and it's this red and white of Mitchell Cashion, another VAL runner who's moved up. Last year's mile winner. So with less than a lap to go, we've got last year's 2-mile winner and mile winner in Mitchell Cashion really starting to serve it up. Kicking back on the inside is the purple Adrian McLean. Trying to go with him is Jacob Nolan, and then further back to the blue and white of Thomas Thorpe. Those are the 5 leading out. Here comes a run from the back. Alex Rowe's got up to about 6th, and I'm just looking for the red runner there. Isaac Hockey is trying to go with him, but down the back straight, Rowe's moved up to about 6th placing and leading with this 200 metres to go, and taking over looks to be the kicking for home now. Rick Day's been passed and moving strongly around the top end in the red and white colour. Mitchell Cashion's going for home. Mitch Cashion leads from the purple colour there of Adrian McLean. Jacob Nolan running a good race in the yellow and white, but starting to turn for home. Cashion has kicked. He won the Stawell mile last year, and now he's going to win the Hedemann. What a doctor he's built in the 24-year-old. He's got a big smile on his face as he runs through the victor of the TAC Hedemann Invitation. Mitch Cashion first. Second, a great run by the purple Adrian McLean. It might have been the pink getting up for 3rd, Ben Buckingham, as they start to come through. A terrific run by Alex Rowe from the scratch mark. And also the red there of Isaac Hockey, and only a few more runners to come in. But a brilliant performance, a well-timed run. He looked right in the action at the bell, and Mitch Cashion is delivered in the final of the TAC Hedemann Invitation.